watching the Trojan Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for game number 2. Your Varsity boys, Gordon Lee Trojan basketball team against the Gordon Central Warriors for another region matchup here. Trojans got a region win earlier this week at Armurchie, looking to see if they can go 2-0 on the week and start a nice trend of wins here.
The Gordon Lee Trojans and the Gordon Central Warriors. Let me remind you that the sportsman section of the Georgia High School Association is member schools have
announcements taking place throughout the gymnasium here, reminding fans about sportsmanship before we get player introductions and get this game started. Looks like the Trojans are wearing the City Connect jerseys here tonight. Don't get to see these very often.
Now let's get to starting lineups tonight for the Gordon.
Starting lineups are being announced for the Gordon Central Warriors.
Senior Trey Bigby. Number 5, senior Anson Todd. Number 12, sophomore Drayden Manis. Number 22, senior Aiden Fleming. And number 23, senior Ethan Garrett.
Based on what we saw there, 4 seniors and a sophomore starting for Gordon Central. But here comes your young Trojans.
Starting off, number 0, junior Colton Quickdraw Wood.
Number 0, Colton
Number
Wood.
2, junior Keaton the Jet Lockhart.
Number 2, Keaton Lockhart.
Freshman number 5, Big Nate Payday Price.
Number 5, Big Nate Price.
Senior,
the freshman.
Jimmy Lights Out Davis. And number 24.
Number 23, Jimmy Davis.
Angel.
And number 24, McLean Angel, rounds out the starting lineup for your Trojans. Same starting 5 we saw Tuesday night for the Trojans. See if they can get off to a fast start. Angel was on fire on Tuesday night. Hope to see that again tonight. Looks like number 2, Keaton Lockhart, gonna jump for the Trojans. He jumps again tonight. Ball secured by the Warriors, but they throw it out of bounds, and so your Trojans will take over possession here. Davis to Wood. Wood will bring it up court as the Trojans set up in their half-court offense. Ball gets to Lockhart. Lockhart to Angel. Angel for 3, and he drills it to start this game. Angel starting off right where he finished on Tuesday night, burying threes. But a quick 2 points there for the Warriors to make the score 3-0. Trojans running the ball down the floor quickly, though. Another 3 attempt by Angel. Rebound by the Warriors. Warriors quickly moving it down the floor here. Wood tries to cut off. Rebound by Davis, and again, ball is almost dribbled out of bounds. Back to Angel. Angel to Davis. And Davis is going to take this ball to the rim. banks it off the front. We got a fast break situation here again by the Warriors. Nice job there by Wood to steal this basketball and head the other direction. He throws it to Davis. Davis for three, and it's good. Trojans already 2 for 2 from behind the arc here. Minute and a half into the game. Very fast-paced game so far as both teams are running this ball down the court. Going to be an offensive rebound for the Warriors and then a foul by 2 Lockhart there, which will put the Warriors at the line. Second chance points, definitely not something Coach Wood wants to see his Trojans give up here. It's a long rebound, was some boxing out under the basket, but got to box out the shooter on those long rebounds. One is at the line, shooting 2. Makes the first one there. Here the student section chanting Big Nate and walking in shirtless here for the young freshman. Both free throws made by the Warriors. Lockhart inbound to Wood. Looks like we're going to get a carrying call there on Wood, so that'll be a turnover for the Trojans. Scores 6-3 with 6 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in the half. Student section going crazy here for the young freshman, Nate Price. I believe that's led by his brother. Good defense there by the Trojans. Point guard for Gordon Central definitely has some quickness. Working hard to get it to the basket, but just throws that up. But it's caught almost alley-oop style to make the score 5-6 for Gordon Central. And again, they're going to call a carry on Wood. Not a call you're going to see very often from the officials, especially in a situation where there was no pressure on the basketball. But they do make the call. It's the second carrying call there so far in this game. Gordon Central running a little bit of a hurry-up offense here, but we got a double dribble there. Trojans going to have to move their feet a bit quicker defensively. So Davis set to inbounds this ball to Wood. The Trojans will set up the half-court offense. So far, the Trojans have nailed 2 threes. Ball to Price. Price out to Lockhart. Lockhart misses the 3, but Angel's there for the rebound to pick up his 5th point of the game there and make the score 8-5 with 5 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Long shot there by Gordon Central to tie it up 8-8. It's going to be a turnover there on the no look. A nice offensive possession there. And Coach Wood's going to call a timeout, have a chat with his Trojans after that turnover. So the score with 4:49 left to go here in the first quarter is 10-8. That's the end of that timeout. Trying to get a good picture of this student section here. Trojans are going to bring the ball down the court. Wood with a quick jumper, clangs off the iron, rebound by Gordon Central, and they'll bring it back down the floor here. Again, point guard for Gordon Central. Shown some great speed. We're going to get a foul there on 23 Davis. So he rakes the arm of that shooter in an attempt to block that shot. And that'll bring Gordon Central to the line for 2. First one's good for Gordon Central. Trojans going to need a big box out here. Nice box out there by 5. Price comes down with the board, outlet to Angel. Angel to Wood. Wood to Davis. Davis does a nice job keeping it in bounds, but he turns the ball over there. We got a fast break opportunity for the Warriors. They do miss the layup. Unfortunately, they're able to get the rebound and fire up a 3. Get another offensive board and put it in for 2. Makes the score 14-8 for the Warriors. Trojans forcing it a little bit here, but Wood's able to get it to the basket for 2 to make the score 14-10. Nice job there by Angel. Jimmy Davis bringing it down the floor quickly. Good pass to Lockhart, but Lockhart is unfortunately blocked. Ball's thrown quickly down the floor, and a foul by Wood there to stop the free bucket, but it'll put the Warriors at the line. So now with 3:21 remaining here in the first quarter, Gordon Central leads 14-10 and is at the line for 2. First free throw is no good. Looks like Wood's going to come out. Number 15, Gage Helton, in the game. And that free throw is good, making the score 15-10 in favor of the Warriors. Trojans have yet to put the ball in the paint here. Most shots have been from the outside. Ball does go to the paint. Nice pass there from Price to Helton for 2. And that makes the score 15-12. They are going to call a foul there. Not sure if that's going to be on the floor or if we'll be shooting. Looks like Wood's going to come in. Lockhart's going to come out, leaving only number 5, Price, the big man, in. Trojans going with a little bit of a smaller lineup here. Ball is inbounded to the corner for 3. It's tipped. Wood with a nice job grabbing the ball there. The official said he stepped on the line. Not sure that's accurate, to be honest with you. From my vantage point, we were really close here. Same official that's called Wood for carry twice already this game, which is a little odd. Warriors continue to try to penetrate. Jumper there for 2. Helton with the ball in the corner. He throws it into traffic, though, and that's going to be a quick turnover for the Trojans. Point guard making a lot of moves there. He steps out of bounds, and the Trojans will take over possession, down 17-12 with 2:14 left here in the first quarter. The speed of the Warriors point guard causing a little bit of problems for the Trojans. Going to have to break down, move their feet a little bit better here defensively. Looks like the Trojans running a bit of an offense here. Price with another nice pass. Ball's out to Angel for 3, and it is good. Trojans pull within 2 with 1:43 left to go in the quarter. A lot of movement to the basket by the Warriors. And the Trojans get another foul. I believe that one's going to be on 23 Davis for his second foul. Would expect him to come out here, make sure he doesn't get that third foul early. Looks like 5 Price and 23 Davis going to come out. Looks like 10 Rob Ashley and 2 Keaton Lockhart going to be in the game here. Game clock's now set back to minute 30, and the Warriors are at the line. Not sure what the officials are talking about here, but they're icing this free throw shooter, and I like it. Clangs it off the back of the rim there to miss that first attempt. And now set to shoot the second. Does make the second to make the score 18-15. Trojans down 3 here. Helton with the ball in the corner. Going to get kicked around to number 24, Angel. He's going to get it to 10. Ashley. Angel to the basket. Tries to make a nice pass, but it's kicked. They don't call it, and ends up being a turnover on the Trojans there. Trojans going to need to work defensively here. Ashley doing a good job. And that's a jump ball. Nice defense there by Angel. The ball does stay with the Warriors with 54.7 seconds left to go in the quarter, leading 18-15. Nice steal there by Wood. Lost the handle on it, so couldn't take it to the basket, but does shoot a jumper here. Unfortunately, that one falls, or doesn't fall, and the Warriors take back over possession, and that's going to be a charge there. So nice job there by 24 Angel, moving his feet defensively. Rule change this year. The defensive player doesn't have to be standing still in order to take a charge. It's a player control foul there. So nice job there by 24 Angel. He's having a solid game. Game clock's under 30 seconds. Again, Trojans are currently down by 3. Angel with the basketball. Good pass to 10 Ashley, who continues to move the ball around. Unfortunately, going to be almost turned over there by the Trojans. So with 14.2 seconds remaining here in the quarter, your Trojans down 3. Ball's inbounded to Wood. And Wood takes it to the basket and gets fouled with 3.6 seconds left. So Trojans have an opportunity to cut this lead down to 1 here at the end of the first quarter. 0 Wood, the junior, to the line. He buries the first one. And is set and ready to shoot this second one. Misses the second one. Lockhart tries to get the rebound, and then we get a travel there without a call. Trojans should have had possession there with about 2 seconds left under the basket. The official decided not to call the travel there. So we end the first quarter. Trojans losing 18-16, and we'll take you to a commercial break.
I'm Jimmy Sprayberry, class of 79. I grew up here in Chickamauga. Krista and I raised our children here. You know, I learned a whole lot about life on this field, and ever since 1988, I've been helping folks with their insurance needs.
When I turned 60, I too became bombarded with phone calls and junk mail about Medicare insurance.
And that's why I want to offer you a free Medicare review.
All right, Trojan Nation, we are back for the second quarter. Game clock set to 8 minutes. And the Trojans down by 2 points, 18-16, but they do have possession. Looks like we've taken number 2, Keaton Lockhart, out. Number 34, Will Chambers, is in. He sets a screen. 3-ball attempt by Angel. Clinks off the back of the rim. And possession is taken back over by the Warriors. Warriors for 3. Unfortunately, that ball is rebounded by the Warriors, and then a foul by number 10, Ashley, on the floor as he accidentally undercut that rebounder. Warriors wide open under the basket. Fortunately for the Trojans, they miss it. Rebound by Chambers there, and Wood taking it to the basket. Unfortunately, unable to make that. It should be an easy layup for the Warriors there. Trojans struggle to get back on in transition there. Trojans look to get the ball down low. Unfortunately, had a little bit of a mishap, but the Trojans are able to steal that ball. Good pass there from Wood to Chambers for 2, and the Trojans cut the lead again, down to 2 points with 6:50 left to go here in the half. Nice crossover move to a wide open 3-point shooter, and he drills it for the Warriors to increase the lead to 5. Turnover there by the Trojans, giving possession back to the Warriors. One of those positions where the Trojans really need to buckle down defensively, make sure these Warriors don't get on a run. Nice rebound there by Chambers. He outlets to Wood. Wood's going to take it directly to the basket for 2 to cut the lead to 3. And that'll be a timeout for the Warriors. Looks like it's going to be a 20-second timeout. Looks like the Trojans are going to be putting in 5 Price as a second big man with number 34 Chambers here after the timeout. So the Trojans do come out with a second big man, the freshman number 5 Price, paired with the sophomore 34 Chambers. See if they can get a bit more rebounding prowess under the basket here. Too many second chance shots for the Warriors so far. Warriors bring the ball down and get themselves into their half-court offense. Deep 3 shot. Rebound attempt by Zero Wood, but it's off his hands and out of bounds. So the Warriors will retain possession here. Trojans almost gave up a wide open layup on the last inbound. So the Trojans are going to need to work hard here to make sure that doesn't happen again. Do give up a quick jumper though, and that's 2 for the Warriors, stretching the lead to 5 once again. We're going to get a foul call there as Wood tried to take it to the basket. So the Trojans will have the ball under the basket with 5:42 left to go here in the half. Ball's being worked around. Helton for 3, and it is good. Again, the Trojans have cut the lead to 2. Going to need some good defense here. Quick point guard. Tried to take it to the basket. Nice steal there by Angel. He's going to take it all the way and get fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2 with a chance to tie this game back up with 5:15 left to go in the half. Much better job there defensively by the Trojans, accounting for the speed of the point guard for the Warriors, number 1. Angel misses the first of 2 free throws. Buries the second one, cuts the lead to 1. Trojans down 25-24 with 5:10 left to go in the half. Trojans working here. Play defense. Going to be a 3-ball by the Warriors from deep. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Warriors. Trojans take over with 4:50 left to go in the half. Looks like Angel's going to inbound the ball to Wood here as the Trojans set up their half-court offense. Wood drove. Unfortunately, the basketball hit underneath the backboard. And so the officials stop play and give the ball back to the Warriors. Wood does a good job of getting to the basket there. Was trying to draw the foul. Unfortunately, was able to do so. 3-ball by the Warriors gets buried to put them up 4. McLean Angel quickly down the floor here. It's going to be another turnover by the Trojans. Angel does a good job there with the foul to stop the free play. And with 4:12 left, the Warriors up 4 on the Trojans. Looks like 34. Chambers is out, as well as 15 Helton, replaced by Ashley and Keaton Lockhart. Another 3-ball. Rebound by Wood. And he's going to move the ball down the floor here. See if the Trojans can put anything. Price to the basket, gets fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Price comes up short on the first free throw. Also misses the second. 5 for 5 on Tuesday night, but nice hustle there by 10 Ashley. Good pass by Wood. Looked like a foul there, but no call. And so the Trojans still down 4 with 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Looks like the official's going to call a foul there. It was a clear travel. Calls a foul on 0 Wood. It's about the 4th call that particular official's made on Wood during this game. Guy took about 4 steps before he was touched, but we went with the foul instead of the travel. Good defense there by number 2, Lockhart with the steal. Angel with the jumper, and he cuts the lead to 2. Score now 28-26 in favor of the Warriors. Again, Trojans commit a foul there. And we're going to put the Warriors at the line, currently up 2 with 3:06 left to go in the half. First one rims out. Looks like Helton's going to come out. Senior Jimmy Davis going to come into the game. Going to need a good box out here from the Trojans in case this second free throw is missed. Good box out there but no foul called, and now they're going to call the foul on two. Lockhart on the floor. And that's going to put the Warriors at the line. Really nice box out there by Lockhart. Looked like an over the back. Didn't get called, and then Lockhart gets called for the frustrated reach in there. First free throw is buried to make it 29-26. Looks like Lockhart's going to come out. Chambers going to come in here. Good box out there by the Trojans. Ashley with the rebound. Angel bringing it down the floor. Good pass to Chambers. 4-2 for the Trojans. That cuts the lead to 1 with 2:50 left to go here in the half. Going to leave a wide open three shooter, unfortunately, though. Good box out there by Chambers. Angel's able to get the ball. Another good pass there to Chambers. Davis goes up, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. Trojans with an opportunity to take the lead here. Davis buries the first free throw to tie the game at 29 apiece. Davis nails the second one. Trojans now have the lead, 30-29. Good defense there by Chambers, forcing the travel on the Warriors. Trojans take over possession with 2:15 left to go here in the half. Turnover there by the Trojans. Steal by Price. And Angel now working down the floor. Davis with a pass to Chambers. Unfortunately, Chambers unable to control that. And now, with 1:45 left to go in the half, Trojans up 1, Warriors with possession. Trojans allow the Warriors to go straight down the floor there for two. Warriors take a 1-point lead. Good pass there to Chambers. Goes up for the and one, buries the bucket. And the Trojans now up 1 and pending the and one free throw here. The ball caroms off the rim. Fortunately, Trojans are able to retain possession as that ball bounced off the hands of a Warrior. So Trojans up 32-31, 1:26 left to go here in the half, and they have possession of the basketball. Davis throws this one deep to the back court. Ashley for three, and he is fouled in the process of shooting the three. And he'll go to the line with a chance to put the Trojans up 4 if he can hit all three of these. Student section remains hyped for the Trojans with 1:15 left to go here in the half. Ashley buries the first free throw. Drills the second one. Third one caromed off, but the Trojans are going to retain possession there was an early entry by number 32 into the lane. So the Trojans will get another shot here. So 4 free throws for Ashley. And he buries the second chance, putting the Trojans up 35-31 with 1:10 left to go in the half. Unfortunately, they bury the 3 from a big man. 3 from Angel. Karam's off the rim there and is rebounded by the Warriors. Takes it to the basket, and that's going to be a foul there on Chambers. Seems to be a little bit of confusion about who's guarding that guy. Price came out there hard to guard him, was beat on the drive. Fortunately, misses the first free throw. Makes the second one. That'll tie the game up at 35-35. Shot by Angel. Karam's off the rim. Nice hands there by Davis. 24 seconds left with a tie ball game. Davis is going to put a little bit of pressure on this big man as he tries to take it to the basket. And it's going to be a charge. Nice job there by 34 Chambers, who was standing there waiting to take that charge. 13.7 seconds left. Trojans have the opportunity to take the lead here right before half. Three by Davis comes up short, and we'll end the first half tied 35-35, and we'll take you to a commercial break.
The Trojan Club raises money to support all athletics at Gordon Lee High School. 100% of all proceeds benefit our student athletes, and we'd like to say thank you.
Thanks for the turf and the video board.
We love our renovated dugouts and video board.
Thank you for covering all drug testing and our athletic fees.
We appreciate the drones and the Titan GPS trackers.
We appreciate you covering our state travel fees and equipment upgrades.
Thank you for our custom whiteboard and our upgraded lockers.
We love our awesome new court and video board.
Thanks for paying our entry fees to our tournaments and everything you do for our athletes.
If you want to be a part of this greatness, scan this Venmo code and donate to the Trojan Club today.
I bought my very first home here 22 years ago.
Since then, this town has become more than a place. It's my community, my passion, and my purpose. I've helped families grow, empty nesters downsize, and dreamers take their first big step.
Whether you're buying or selling, remember me. Let's write your next chapter together.
Looking for an affordable, convenient way to jumpstart your career? At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we make education work for you. With hands-on training, many tuition-free programs through the Hope Career Grant, plus a 99% job placement rate means you'll be ready to fill in-demand jobs. Don't wait. Get the skills you need for the job you want. Visit gntc.edu today and start building your future.
It's all Navy, baby, and we stand with them. At Jet Energy, we fuel progress, when and where you need it. Reliable, on time, every time. Because community isn't just where we work,
it's who we are.
At Ace Hardware of Lookout, we're making it easier than ever to upgrade your home with Cali flooring. They've got beautiful styles, durable quality, and perfect for any room in your house. And the best part, it's a fast turnaround, so you don't have to wait weeks to start your project. Plus, we offer free delivery on anything that you buy from us. And it doesn't stop there, because we're all about paint. We've got a full line of Benjamin Moore paint. We've got countertop options that have samples in quartz and granite. And we've got cabinets for your kitchen, your laundry, and your bathroom. You can literally sit down and put all this together in one place. And we've got a spot waiting for you. So come see us today at Ace Hardware of Lookout. You know we're always ready to help.
We love our Gordon Lee Trojans. Come shop with them.
I started helping people buy homes in 2017, and for 8 years, I have been showing up when they need me. I believe relationships drive success. It's about being available when it matters most. My mission? Keep it easy. Buying your first home should feel clear, not complicated. Let's go step by step together. You'll move into your next chapter feeling confident and ready. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, let's take the mortgage journey together.
On the field, it's not just sweat you're losing. You're losing minerals, vitamins, and focus. Let's be real. Water really does suck until you put something in it. Real flavor, no fake junk, electrolytes that fuel performance. Champions hydrate smarter. Water sucks, fuel that matters.
When you want to keep up with the Gordon Lee Trojans, you listen to Brent, Jay, Ricky, and all the guys here. But when you want a home mortgage, you should call Payne Mortgage Team, where we are reinventing the mortgage experience. We'll take care of you, we'll even have some fun, and you'll get a brand new house.
I'm Jimmy Sprayberry, class of '79. I grew up here in Chickamauga. Krista and I raised our children here. You know, I learned a whole lot about life on this field, and ever since 1988, I've been helping folks with their insurance needs.
When I turned 60, I too became bombarded with phone calls and junk mail about Medicare insurance.
And that's why I want to offer you a free Medicare review.
It's an honor to serve the community that I live in and help it to thrive. Here at Summit Physical Therapy, we focus on getting you back doing the things that you love to do. With years of trusted experience, we're bringing expert healthcare closer to home. It's hometown healing with care that's personal, local, and built around you. Coming soon to our North Georgia communities.
The Trojan Club raises money to support all athletics at Gordon Lee High School. 100% of all proceeds benefit our student athletes, and we like to say thank you.
Thanks for the turf and the video board.
We love our renovated dugouts and video board.
Thank you for covering all drug testing and our athletic fees.
We appreciate the drones and the Titan GPS trackers.
We appreciate you covering our state travel fees and equipment upgrades.
Thank you for our custom whiteboard and our upgraded lockers.
We love our awesome new court and video board.
Thanks for paying our entry fees to our tournaments and everything you do for our athletes.
If you want to be a part of this greatness, scan this Venmo code and donate to the Trojan Club today.
I bought my very first home here 22 years ago.
Since then, this town has become more than a place. It's my community, my passion, and my purpose. I've helped families grow, empty nesters downsize, and dreamers take their first big step.
Whether you're buying or selling, remember me. Let's write your next chapter together.
Looking for an affordable, convenient way to jumpstart your career? At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we make education work for you. With hands-on training, many tuition-free programs through the Hope Career Grant, plus a 99% job placement rate means you'll be ready to fill in-demand jobs. Don't wait. Get the skills you need for the job you want. Visit gntc.edu today and start building your future.
It's all Navy, baby, and we stand with them. At Jet Energy, we fuel progress, when and where you need it. Reliable, on time, every time. Because community isn't just where we work, it's who we are.
All right, Trojan fans, we are about to start the second half of this tight region contest between your Gordon Lee Trojans and the Gordon Central Warriors. Game's tied at 35 here. Again, Trojans were able to win on Tuesday at Armurchie, looking to get their second win of the week here. But the Warriors are putting up a fight. Tons of speed, particularly from the Warrior point guards, caused a little bit of trouble for the Trojans. Look like the Trojans will start on defense here as we start this second half. Trojans remain in the man-to-man defense. A little bit of help side here. Again, quick movement by the point, sets up a three, but it's missed by the Warriors. Rebound by Lockhart. Angel handoff to Wood. Wood's going to throw the ball to the senior Davis. Ball going to go to number 5, Price. Price is going to be fouled on the floor before he got the shot up. Looked like a shooting foul to me. Unfortunately, they called it on the floor. Going to be a turnover there by the Trojans. Nice defense there by Wood, though. Trojans set, ready to play D here. Three ball goes up, and it is missed. Another rebound by number 2, Lockhart. Outlet to 0, Wood. Davis driving to the basket here, throws it up, over the back there. Nice box out by 5, Price, and that's the second foul early in this third quarter on Gordon Central. 6:43 left to go in the quarter. Game still tied 35-35. Angel with the shot, and it is good. Nice drive there by 24, Angel. to give the Trojans a 2-point lead with 6.5 minutes left to go in the quarter. Going to be a deep three from 22. Rebound by 24, Angel. Going to be a nice pass to Lockhart for another 2. The Trojans go up by 4. 22nd timeout being taken by the Warriors. Great job there by the Trojans. We'll stay with you since it's only a 22nd. The Trojans excited after that quick run. Warriors coach wisely takes a 22nd there to try to stop the momentum of the Trojans. Biggest lead of the game for the Trojans here at 4 points. See if they can continue on this run, though. It'll be Warriors basketball when we return here. Warriors going to inbound the basketball. A little bit of a weave here from the Warriors. Trojans do a nice job defensively. Lockhart pins that, almost a steal there. Nice job. Good hustle by the Warriors, though. The shot clock's down to 11. Not sure the Warriors are aware, but deep three by 23. And that ball's going to be caromed off the hands of a Warrior. Trojans will take over possession. Good defense there by the Trojans. Big shot there by Price. Unable to get it to fall, though. And that ball will go out of bounds off the Trojan hands. Score remains 39-35 in favor of your Trojans here. Good move to the basket there by Price, just a little too strong. Good help defense there. Easy bucket opportunity for the Warriors. They put it in for 2, cut the lead to 2. Wood quickly bringing the ball down the floor. Angel for 3. Karams off the backboard. Rebound there by Price. Nice pass from Wood to Davis for 2. And your Trojans stretch the lead again to 4. Drive there, easy drive. Lockhart straight up there, but a foul still called. Looks like Lockhart's going to pick up his 3rd there. Not sure that was a foul. Looks like Lockhart will end up coming out. Looks like Chambers is going to come in here. First free throw is a miss, so it ends up being a good foul there. Lockhart did some nice work there the first 3.5 minutes of the quarter. A couple good rebounds, played good defensively there. Second free throw's made, cuts the lead to 3. Wood to Angel. Good pass there by Wood to Price. Price's feet were moving as he tried to kick it back out for the 3. And that'll be a turnover for the Trojans. Point guard again showing that quickness. It's caused some trouble for the Trojans. 3 ball there, and that ties the game at 41 for the Warriors. Nice drive there by Davis. Unfortunately, it doesn't fall. We got a fast break here for the Warriors. But they turn it over there. Again, the score 41-41, 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Nice pass there to number 34, Chambers, and he buries it to put the Trojans up 2. Good ball movement there by the Trojans. Good job there by the Trojans defense pinning that ball deep. Do leave them open for a 3. That ball is missed. Going to be a quick rebound by 24 Angel. Tries to make a nice bounce pass. See if the Trojans can take a charge here. But unfortunately, going to be a foul by 34 Chambers before that ball can be up. That's on the floor. So that's a good foul there by Chambers. Trojans still lead by 2 with 2:53 left to go here in the quarter. Good ball movement there by the Warriors. Good defense by the Trojans. It is a 3 ball. Going to be a long rebound to 24 Angel. Angel to Wood. The Trojans are coming down the floor quickly, but they are going to set up the half-court offense here. Unfortunately, pass is going to be intercepted for an easy bucket there to tie the score at 23. Trojans have a few of those a game, something we really got to work on. Davis with the ball at the wing, looking to get the ball into the post to Chambers. Chambers to Price, Price to Angel, Angel to Wood. And another good pass to Chambers. Unfortunately, the ball just does not fall. Warriors set up in the half-court offense, but it's a quick drive and a bucket by that fast point guard to make the score 45-43 in favor of the Warriors. Nice pass there. And the game's tied back up. Angel to Chambers for 2. Big bucket there for the Warriors. Trojans just trading buckets back and forth with the Warriors. We're going to get a foul there as Chambers drove to the basket. Looks like we got a big substitution happening here. Looks like 5 Price coming out, 2 Lockhart coming in. Also got Helton and Ashley on the floor. So Angel, Price, not sure who else came out to get a blow here. Ashley for 3. Karam's just off the rim. And Gordon Central is off to the races there. Makes a bucket to go up 4. 51 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Davis for 3 from the corner, buries it for the Trojans to cut the lead to 1 with 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Trojans are going to have to buckle down defensively here on this possession as the point guard continues to move the ball extremely quickly. Jump shot there, missed, and the Trojans have 20 seconds to take the lead here at the end of the quarter. Ashley down low to Chambers. Chambers with the shot. Unfortunately, is unable to make it. And the quarter will end with your Gordon Lee Trojans down by 1. And we will take it to the fourth quarter. And we'll take you to a quick commercial break.
At Ace Hardware of Lookout, we're making it easier than ever to upgrade your home with Cali Flooring. They've got beautiful styles, durable quality, and perfect for any room in your house. And the best part, it's a fast turnaround, so you don't have to wait weeks to start your project. Plus, we offer free delivery on anything that you buy from us. And it doesn't stop there, because we're all about paint. We've got a full line of Benjamin Moore paint. We've got countertop options that have samples in quartz and granite. And we've got cabinets for your kitchen, your laundry, and your bathroom. You can literally sit down and put all this together in one place. And we've got a spot waiting for you. So come see us today at Ace Hardware of Lookout. You know we're always ready to help.
All right, Trojan Nation, we are back for this fourth quarter. Trojans trying to get the second win of the week, but down 1 point to the Gordon Central Warriors. See if the Trojans can buckle down defensively here, get a couple key stops. And they're going to call a foul as the point guard drives to the basket, trips over 34 Chambers' feet, and gets a generous foul call there. Good hustle there by 15. Helton knocks the ball out of bounds and back to the Warriors. Jump ball there caused by 10 Ashley, and the Trojans take over possession. Heck of a defensive play there by number 10 Ashley to get the ball back for the Trojans with 7:45 left to go in this game, down 1 point. Almost a turnover there. We do end up having a turnover there. Looked like a walk if you ask me. They don't call it. Good defense there for a minute. But Gordon Central's able to drive to the basket for 2 and stretch the lead to 3. Almost another pass intercepted there by the Trojans. Lockhart to the basket. He gets fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Lockhart buries the first free throw to cut the lead to 2. Looks like Angels coming in for Ashley, Wood coming in for Helton, and Lockhart set to shoot his second free throw here. Buries the second one and cuts the lead to 1 here with 7 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the game. Again, Trojans need a couple big defensive stops here. 3 ball buried to extend the lead to 4 for the Warriors. Throw to the corner to Angel. Unfortunately, turnover there with 6:51 left to go here. Trojans down 4. Davis, good hands there, does a nice job batting that ball away. Shot clock down to 14. Going to be a 3 ball by 1, and he buries that, extends the lead to 7. Biggest lead of the night for the Warriors. Trojans were en route to cut it all off. Nice job there by Chambers. He gets smacked in the face. No foul called there. Trojans potentially going to need to call a timeout here in a second in order to stop this run from the Warriors. Another 3 ball from the Warriors. It's going to be a miss. It's going to be a jump ball, which gives possession to the Warriors. Looks like Lockhart's going to come out. 5 Price going to come in. Trojans going to need to make something happen here. Unfortunately, this ball's inbounded. We're going to have a foul on number 23, Davis, as he tried to get around the big body of 23 who was posted up down there. Little bit of a mismatch size-wise there, but Davis doing a nice job battling down low. Gordon Central sets up in their half-court offense. Unfortunately, offensive rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Zero Wood. And Gordon Central's going to go to the line, currently up 7 with 5:34 left to go here in the game. First free throw clanks off the back iron and is no good. Second ball over the top. It's knocked out of bounds by the Trojans, and so Gordon Central retains possession there. Another 3-ball. Going to be rebounded by Zero Wood. He's going to take the ball to the basket, going to get tripped. And they're going to call the foul on Zero Wood. Tough call there as Wood got absolutely shellacked. It's like they called the push-off on Wood before they called the tackle. Trojans defensively going to have to battle here. Got to get a stop, down 7. Gordon Central, big mismatch there with that fast point guard on Chambers. Chambers with the steal, though. Davis moving the ball down the court. Throw to Zero Wood. Going to get it to Chambers. And he's going to get fouled. He's getting coached up for using his body instead of the guy who actually fouled him getting coached up. Not sure what happened there. Nothing wrong with using your strong body. Definitely not against the rules there. Trojans turn the ball over here. Going to need a quick foul. Unfortunately, Trojans are now down 9, and Coach Wood calls a timeout to put a stop to this run. Coach Wood was pretty hot there when he called that timeout. Trojans defense lacked a little bit of movement there. Currently down 9. Time's running out on the Trojans here. If they can't get a couple stops, going to end up going to 1-1 this week instead of 2-0. Who's going to step up and be a game stopper here for the Trojans? It's going to be Trojans basketball. Haven't seen a shot from Angel here in a few minutes. Be a great opportunity. Angel with the ball. Angel wide open in the corner for 3. Just off. Gordon Central slowly moving the ball down the court. Up 9 with 4:34 left to go in the game. Trojans are going to have to be very aggressive defensively here and force Gordon Central to do something, or they're just going to run clock out. Going to be a 3-ball from 22. clanked off the iron, but unfortunately, offensive rebound. And it's going to be Trojans basketball. There's a player from Gordon Central and a player for the Trojans both dove for that basketball. Surprised they didn't call a foul there. Probably was a foul on 5 Price, but we'll take the no call. There we go. Do have a foul. Price is going to go shoot 2 there. Getting to the free throw line and stopping this clock's probably the Trojans' best option right now. Price clanks the first one. 0 for 3 on free throws tonight. Was 5 for 5 again Tuesday night. Buries the second one and cuts the lead to 8 here with 3:49 remaining here in the contest. Trojans are going to have to play aggressive style defense here to stop Gordon Central from just running clock. And then get to the basket, try to get some fouls to stop the clock here. Trojans very aggressive there, but an easy 2 points for that wiry point guard. Trojans running the ball down the floor. And Wood's going to get called for the carry again. For the 3rd time, the same official. He's the only one who's called it this entire season, and he's called it 3 times tonight on the same player. At least that time he was actually being guarded when he called it. Trojans with a hustle steal there. And Angel moving down the floor needs to take this to the basket, and he does. Lockhart goes up, is unfortunately unable to make the follow-up, and he's going to pick up, I believe, his 4th foul there. But it's going to be Trojan. Nope. And that puts Gordon Central in the bonus. Again, up 10 with 2:58 remaining here in the contest. Trojans running out of time here. Would not expect this to be the Warriors' best free throw shooter, but he buries the first one to stretch the lead to 11. Buries the second one. Trojans going to need to work quickly here. Trojans don't have time to take this ball out. We got to get points on the board here. Let's go. We got to go. Don't have to take a bad shot, but got to make a shot. There we go. It's going to be an and one for Lockhart there to cut the lead to 10 with 2:40 to go here in this ball game. And the Trojans are going to take a quick 20-second timeout. Coach Wood's going to talk to them about getting the ball down the floor. Can't spend a lot of time at the top of the key dribbling it. We got to go to the basket. Early in games, Trojans have a tendency to force the ball a little too much. Here late in the game, when we need them to force it, took a little bit too much time off the clock of that last possession. So hopefully that's what Coach Wood's talking to the team about here. Student section chanting my name, not sure why, a little bit embarrassed. It's like the Trojans are going to put in a little bit of a press here, or a half-court trap after this one free throw from Wood. Hopefully the Trojans remember there's only one being shot here after the and one. It is shot, clanks off the back iron. Unfortunately, Trojans are not able to retain possession. The ball's moving down the floor quickly. Trojans are going to have to deny the basketball, get up in the face of the dribbler in order to force it. Don't reach, but get in their face. Oh, and they're going to call a foul on 2. Does stop the clock with 2:17, but Trojans still down 10. That potentially could be the 5th foul there on number 2. Looks like he's going to come out of the game. 34 Chambers will be in here. Lockhart with a lot of hustle here, particularly in the second half. Unfortunately picked up that 5th foul. First free throw is good. Trojans now down 11, 2:17 left to go in the game. Second free throw is good. So Trojans are going to need to get this basketball down the floor extremely quickly. Don't have time to stand around. Got to move the basketball. Angel for 3 here. Rims it out. Trojans need to attack the dribbler here. Don't have time. Got to put pressure on him and get that count going instantly. And we got a backcourt there. Nice defense there by Zero Wood. 1:50 left. Trojans down 12. They call a foul instead of the backcourt violation. And that'll put the Warriors to the line again. Looked like we had one official call the backcourt. And that's the 5th foul on Zero Wood. Looks like we had one official call the backcourt violation, another come in and overrule it, say it was a foul. So unfortunately, Wood's going to come out. 15, Helton is going to come in here. Again, Trojans down 12 with 1:50 left. Time running out. First free throw's missed. Do get the over the back call there. Thought they were going to try to call a jump ball there, but Price, 5, was able to box out, and he'll go to the line for 2. Price buries the first one. A little long there on the second, unfortunately. So the Trojans are unable to set up their full court press. Trojans have got to pressure the basketball and force the issue here. Gordon Central just running out clock. They're just going to throw it around. And do get a charge, and that's the second charge taken by 34 Chambers today. Clock was running. They're going to take a look here. Try to fix it. Trojans down 11. Should be about 1:15 left on the clock. They're having issues. There we go. Back to 115. Trojans going to need to quickly get this basketball down the floor and get a 3 up. Not sure why the Trojans didn't roll this one down the floor. We're just wasting time at this point. We got to go. Unfortunately, Trojans turned the basketball over trying to get it underneath. And we're now under a minute. Trojans down 11, and the foul called on 23 Davis. Trojans had a ton of opportunities in this basketball game, just could not find a way to close. Tied at halftime, down 1 at the end of the third. Currently down 12 here with a minute left in the ball game. Trojans got to go. Got to get it down the floor right now. Good pass to Davis. 10 buries it for the Trojans. The Trojans will call a timeout there. Nice job there, moving the ball around. Trojans cut the lead to 10 with only 46.3 seconds left. Going to have to get into a press here, try to steal this inbound pass. So Trojans took a full timeout here to talk about what they're going to do. Again, both teams in the bonus. 46 seconds can last a lifetime in basketball if the Trojans can deny this inbound pass. But one full possession from the Warriors would put an end to this game. Trojans trying to deny the basketball here. And the Trojans are able to foul, only give up 0.4 seconds. But the Warriors will be shooting 2. Currently up 10, 46 seconds left to go in the game. Warriors set to shoot here. Drills the first one. Does carry him the second one off. Trojans running down the floor. Try to get a 3 off quickly here. Unfortunately, Trojans are unable to get a shot off. Angel attempting to take it to the basket, gets fouled. Trojans burned about 18 seconds there trying to get anything to happen, down 11. So Angel will go to the line to shoot 2. Angel hits the first free throw. Looks like 10 Ashley's out. 34 Chambers is in. Leads now at 10 with 28.5 seconds left to go in the game. Angel drills the second. Foul there by 15. Will put 1 at the line with 24.7 seconds left. Trojans down 9. It's the third Trojan, I believe, that's fouled out of this game. First free throw hits the front of the rim and finds a way to spin in, making the lead 10 once again. Trojans going to need to get this basketball in extremely quickly down the floor. Angel for three, buries it. And the Trojans call a timeout. Down 8. So 18.6 seconds remain. Again, Trojans only down 8. One big three, a steal and a three could keep the Trojans in this game. Trojans showing some heart here tonight. But running out of time. If the Trojans can deny this inbound pass. They try to go deep here. Ashley with the interception, and quite honestly, he was fouled, but they don't call it. And that'll be the end of the ball game here after the Trojans get one more shot off. They do call a foul with 6.6 left. Ashley went up, intercepted that ball, then about got his head taken off, and get no call there. Ashley buries the first free throw to cut the lead to 9. But again, only 6.6 seconds remain here. Ashley missed the second free throw, but a lane violation by Black will give Ashley another one. Earlier, he shot 3 free throws, had a lane violation on one, got to shoot a fourth and buried it. And he misses this one. Price is able to knock it out. Deep shot by Davis, and that'll end the game. And your Trojans lose at home 72-63 to the Gordon Central Warriors. Thanks for joining.